What's good, family? I'm back and I'm ready to give you this Boruto chapter 48 review. Let me tell you something. First, we had Dragon Ball Super with Moro giving all the work to all the Z fighters. Now we got ISSHIKI giving it to Kashin Koji and about to give it to Naruto and Sasuke and the whole damn village. It's about to look like pain. It's about to look like the pain arc again. This time, much worse. So you know I had to talk about this. And before I get to it, I want to tell you guys something because I keep forgetting to tell you. I got the social media platforms, all right? So if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's man without the @ clue. And if you want to follow me on IG, it's man without a clue _12. And also, I appreciate you guys supporting me, and I appreciate you guys supporting the whole brand, the whole video channel. I really do appreciate that, guys. But if you want to keep supporting me, if you want to keep supporting this, if you want to see more videos like this, drop that like, comment, definitely subscribe. Because I'm trying to get to the hundreds right now, okay? So I know we can do it by the end of the year. Let's end 2020 strong, guys. And definitely share and click on that bell notification too. Because when I drop that hot content like I'm doing now, you're going to be the first one to know. Alright, so let's get into it. So also we find out that Amado made Kashin Koji, or if you want to say tricked Kashin Koji into finding Jigen so that ISSHIKI can come out. Kawaki's karma can dissipate. Because that means that ISSHIKI can no longer inhabit Kawaki's body unless he puts in another karma, which he does plan to do. Now the problem is ISSHIKI can't stay in his true form for long in Jigen's body. Because we also find out from from ISSHIKI himself that it takes about 2 or 3 days before he dies. And also, Amado chose Naruto and Sasuke because they are the perfect bodyguards for Kawaki. And you gotta think about it. He brought them to the 2 most devastatingly powers on the planet, okay? These 2 are planet killers. Alright? If you need 2 bodyguards, the best you can do is Naruto and Sasuke. Because let me tell you something. They had peace for all these years for a reason. Ain't nobody on the level of Naruto and Sasuke in terms of power aside from the ISSHIKIs. And let me tell you, this is probably one of my favorite parts of the chapter. So Boruto was like, well, listen, ISSHIKI gonna come down here. I wanna get a piece of that. I wanna beat him up too. And yo, Sasuke shut that ish down real quick. He said, yo, my dude, from when I was a kid to now, I've been fighting for my village and I'm ready to die. Are you? Boruto was quiet. He didn't want no parts of death. He's like, nah, bro, I'm not about that life. So now we get to the title fight. Or the preliminary fight, if you will. ISSHIKI versus Kashin Koji. And let me tell you something, guys. It's not looking good for my boy Koji, okay? My man is pulling out all the stops. He's doing all the fire jutsus. He's doing the hair grab thing that Jiraiya does too. And he makes it into like a spike with his hair. I think if I'm not mistaken, I believe Jiraiya can do that too. But I don't think we've seen that. So I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. But still, it doesn't matter because ISSHIKI is countering all of that. He's using his shrink, and this is the beautiful thing of it. See, ISSHIKI has a very, very simple power, and I said this in my other chapter reviews too, I think. ISSHIKI has a very simple power, but it's like Luffy's. When you learn, when you learn it, when you use it a certain way, it makes you more dangerous. And that's why ISSHIKI right now is OP with his abilities. Now he's shrinking every attack with limitless energy at this point. So right now, Koji's getting his ass whipped royally. Alright? He getting whipped to the point where he has to go Sage mode. Alright? That was cool, because I know we haven't seen Sage mode in a minute. And I'm wondering if Boruto is ever going to learn Sage mode. If he does Sage mode with his karma, that's going to be fun. But still, nothing. ISSHIKI is just countering them. And actually, this was my favorite panel too. You see ISSHIKI, you're going to see it here, punch the crap out of Koji. Like, and he's like, yo, dude, you wasting your time. Why are you fighting me? You know you can't beat me. You think you like Jiraiya B? And he kind of said it low key. I mean, he said it before in the last chapter, but he's saying it now again. Like, yo, bro, you are not Jiraiya, bro. Like, you're not a shinobi. You are a test tube baby. You only got one purpose, and that was to do what Amado did. Yeah, and you can kind of see it's messing with Koji a little bit, because throughout this chapter, you plainly see, or at least I see, that this is reminiscent of when Jiraiya went to confront Pain. He tried, instead of running, he tried to do his best and combat this overwhelming force that could have came to Konoha. I mean, to the Lee village. And he died because of that. And now we see the same thing happening here. But it ends differently. Because now we seeing Koji, he did a feint with a flame attack. And then you just see him come from behind ISSHIKI with the Rasengan, the massive Rasengan attack, which was very cool. This is where ISSHIKI uses his special ability called Daikoten. And all of these pillars start coming down and they crush on my boy, I'm about to say Jiraiya. Well, technically he is. On my boy, Koji. And you see his arm is crushed beneath those pillars, and his legs are too, if I'm not mistaken. And then we get another explanation from his special ability, which we find out it's an ability to where ISSHIKI can take whatever he shrinked into another dimension, or his private dimension, if you will, and he can bring it out in any time he wishes. It's sort of like that technique that Kakashi and Obito used when they were in Shippuden, when they fought each other, and what made Obito such a dangerous opponent. I think it's called Kamui, if I'm not mistaken. And then you see him, he come out with the coat, the fly ass coat and the wine, basically saying, see, I told you from the get-go, you're trash. I don't even know why you even tried to come at me, bro. You're not ready for this. You was never ready. And Koji uses the frog summoning to get out of there, which I'm very shocked, because I really did think that Koji was going to die in this chapter or the chapter after that. Maybe Koji might be training Naruto. Might be training Boruto to use Sage Mode and the Toad summonings, and actually have him work karma so that it could work in his favor. And then maybe this is what leads to the fast forward we get in the beginning of the manga and the anime, where we see Boruto fight Kaiwaki, which it looks like he's taken over by ISSHIKI. And then ISSHIKI comes to the village after that. And when you see him come to the village, it reminded me of Pain so much, especially at that panel when he's above everybody and he's trying to find Kaiwaki. And he's ready to go down there and lay some damage. Again, I don't know where this is going. I think this is where all the destruction of the Hidden Leaf starts. And that's where we get that flash forward in the future. If that's what it is, that is so bananas. Because I never would have expected something like that. And honestly, I'm getting huge death flags from Sasuke. Really more Sasuke than Naruto. I feel like Sasuke is going to sacrifice himself so that Kaiwaki and the others are safe. So I'm going to give this as a score 9.5 out of 10. I definitely enjoyed this chapter. This chapter was straight fire. I loved it. Loved everything about it. I love that we got a little bit more characterization from Koji, and he's not just another throwaway clone of somebody. Like, this is somebody that actually has his own independent feelings and things of that nature. And I'm really excited to see what happens in the future. All right, guys, that's my time. I just want to say thank you guys for all the love and support that I've been given so far. I really do appreciate it, guys. And I really do appreciate you coming into the end of this video. If you have, you got to do a couple things for me, okay? You got to like, comment, subscribe, and press on those bell notifications too. Because when I drop that hot content, like I'm doing now, you're going to be the first one to know. And with that, guys, I am out of here. Deuces.